What's up guys, macadii here. Now today I'm bringing you our channel's first ever stream and hopefully everything will be going smoothly. It's obviously first time I've ever done this sort of thing and it is a little bit daunting, but it should be fine. We're just going to do some RU, just to do some live battles, so you guys can obviously comment live, and oh, the chat has just popped up as well, which is pretty cool. So hey guys, I can see quite a few of my regular subs as well, which is quite cool. So yeah, it should be really quite interesting. Yeah, so I'm just going to make sure I've got everything set up. Everything does seem to be set up. So as I was saying, we're going to be doing some RU live streaming, and if you've not checked out the team building video, I would check that out whenever you can. I guess because of the live stream it's a bit complex, but not much you can really do. Hey guys, how's it going? So we're going to just jump straight into some RU. Because this team is really good fun, and it's going to be really cool to be actually sort of show you guys live just how cool this is. Yeah, everything looks pretty cool. So let's see. So we're against a guy called Bummer. Such a great start to the stream actually. So we're looking at his team. He has a probably maybe a Slowking Steelix core, maybe the Tangrowth as well. Oh, I can see the Regenerator core as well. That's going to be absolutely disgusting. Also, guys, if you do want to have a battle as well, feel free to send me a challenge on Showdown. This is just going to be a bit of chill stream. I just wanted to try it out, see how it goes. So, looking for his potential leads, I am guessing the Steelix will be leading. There is a possibility the Rotom may be leading as well, but it's a little bit tricky to say. So, I think what we're going to do is I'm still trying to work out which way the chat runs. Okay, so the chat's running 23, 31. I have no idea. Don't worry, I will keep an eye on the chat. It will be fine. So we're going to go and lead with Tartarus as we normally do, because if that Steelix goes out, we can burn that, and that's going to be pretty good, I think. That Tyrantrum's looking a little bit scary. He does lead off with the Rotom, which puts me in a bit of a predicament because I don't really want to be tricked, but then on the other hand, if he's just volt switching, a little bit tricky. We're gonna go for I don't particularly want this guy scarfed, that's the thing, so maybe bulky set is the better way. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna go for bulky set. I think that's probably the way to go. So he does go for the Leaf Storm. Damn. Oh well, not much we can do about that. But what we can do is go out into Dealer. Dealer probably was the safer switch, but I didn't particularly want to get tricked, especially because that's what Rotoms do quite like to do on that first go. So yeah, he looks to be choice locked. But what we can do now is we can actually... Let's go for a sub. No, actually, maybe Spore. Let's go for a Spore. I think Spore's probably the best way to go. Looking at this, yeah, we'll go for a Spore because he's definitely going to be switching out because he's most likely choice locked. He doesn't want to take that. Probably the Steelix is coming in, so we can go for that. So yeah, he does go out into the Steelix as we go for the Spore. So we can set up a cheeky sub actually. Yeah, let's go for a cheeky sub. Yeah, so he is the Mega as well, so that's good to know. So we can set up a sub here, and this guy's in a little bit of trouble, because we can just go for Giga Drains here. If he decides to attack me, he is faster, but to be honest, I'm confident I should be able to take a hit. I have 432 health, which should be more than enough. So he did end up waking up this turn, and Giga Drain doesn't really do a huge amount, so that is a bit of a shame. We can go out into Palindroma this turn though, and that should be fine. I'm in the lobby at the minute. So you should be able to join me there. I can also join... it makes sense to join RU as well, wherever RU is. It's a massive list of things to actually try and find that. I'll stay in the lobby. I'll be in the lobby. That's probably the easiest thing to do. So he goes out, he doubles out into the Rotom. That's an excellent move on his part. So... question is, he's probably going to go for, he might go for Leaf Storm, he might go for Trick. It's 50-50 at the minute, so maybe the best bet is to Do we risk it with Bulky Set? How useful is Bulky Set? I guess we can beat the Slowking, which is actually quite useful. But it's not that great. If that Tyrantrum does set up a Dragon Dance. Well, we can Protect. What am I thinking? I'm worrying about what move he's going to go for as I have the Protect. So he does end up going for the Leaf Storm, so we can actually go out into Dealer. I don't know what I was thinking about now. So, oh, that's good. Your chat's working. That's really good. I don't know, Red Tiger, why your chat was messing up and everything, but it's good to know that it has been fixed. He goes out into the Slowking now, and well, we can go out into Tartarus, actually, and that gives us the opportunity to set up a sub, which is probably the best way to go. Hopefully my game will be on point with these battles. It's just getting used to the whole live system. It's a little bit daunting, but it should be okay. But we can go for another sub here, as he is most likely going to switch. If I was him, though I guess he could be fearing the pursuit. I think he's fearing the pursuit. He has the Dragon Tail. Unfortunately, no cigar for him. So we can go for a Sucker Punch here, and this is just why Tartarus is just so evil. Because it sets up a sub, the only way you can hit it is by attacking it. You can go for Sucker Punches. He does end up switching out, but we can actually burn this guy. So actually, I'm not too sad about that. So we can go for a Will-O-Wisp, and we will heal up pretty much to the full, yeah, pretty much to full health. Which will be pretty good, even though our sub will be broken. So we can get a burn off on that, and that's definitely going to make a difference. Because we can now go out into Palindroma. We know Palindroma can beat Rotom, because Rotom, obviously, is choice locked, and we can just go for Protects on that. So I'm not too scared about bringing this guy in. And we can just go for a Scald here. That's probably the best bet. He does set up the rocks. We have got the Hitmontop for that. He has no, yeah, he's got no Ghost types. That shouldn't be a problem. He does go out into Maybelline. If we can get a burn on this, this would be fantastic. We don't snag a burn, unfortunately. But to be honest, we can go out probably into Dealer. So I think that's probably the best bet. In terms of my favourite type, I'm not too sure. It's a little bit tricky to say. I really don't have a favourite type. I quite enjoy all of them. I'll have a think, but I don't particularly have one that I'm sort of absolutely crazy about. So he does go for the knockoff, which is a shame. And I think, to be honest, Sludge Bomb's probably the way to go here. We can regenerate that back up, so that's not too bad. Hopefully, yeah, he does end up going into Harmstrong, but I think we can risk it with the sub. We're going to risk it with the sub. See how much... Oh, he goes out into Mr. Bacon. That's a bit unfortunate for him. So we can actually go... Nothing is asleep, is it? No. So we can go for the Spore here. This is why I really like this Amoonguss set. People think it's really, really weird, but I quite enjoy it. So we can go for the Spore here. And would Sludge Bomb be the way to go? It's a little bit tricky. We could go out into Beyblade here and get the Rapid Spin off. And to be honest, I quite like to do that, especially with Bulky Set being around. I don't really want to take too many rocks damage. He does go out into this as well, which will be a potential problem. I think we are pretty safe going for the Rapid Spin. I don't think there's much this guy can do. This is why this Hitmontop's so good. It's so bulky. Yeah, just pretty good as well. So, yeah, I think that's good to go. So there's a few turns delay. I hope that's it's not too bad on your side. But I've done a few tests and things like that, and it seemed to have been okay. But fingers crossed, it's not going to be too bad. We can go back out into Dealer. I don't think there's much this guy can do to us. He does go out into Triton this turn. So we could go back out into Tartarus. He has... Oh, he's got... Yeah, I just realised he's got... Yeah, he's got lots of regenerators. I thought I saw 3 regenerators for a sec. I'm seeing things. Anyway, his Emboar is still asleep, which does put us in a pretty tricky position. We could go for maybe Tartarus? I think he's predicting us with the Scald. So the question is, are we going to be cheeky and stay in? Considering he's still got his Tyrantrum around. I guess his Steelix is kind of crippled. Maybe I don't think the benefits outweigh it. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it. Do it for the stream. Hopefully, does. That really doesn't do a huge amount, but now he's gonna go for the Psyshock, so we can go out into Tartarus now because we've had a bit of a jab at him, and from there we could probably go for a Shadow Sneak. Actually, that might be the better way to go. At least he may not end up end up switching. He does predict, and we can live. So maybe Shadow Sneak's still going to hit. Harmstrong's going to be pretty much crippled anyway. It's probably best. He's probably not going to bring. I can. But yeah, I hope the guy. I hope the live stream's okay on your end, guys. But fingers crossed. As I said, it's the first one we've ever done, so I figured we might as well give it a go. And a Shadow Sneak will kill this guy from there. He does end up switching out into Maybelline. Shadow Sneak does absolutely nothing. So this is looking to be his physical wall. Oh yeah, with the Rocky Helmet, definitely. But we can go back out into Dealer. That's not too bad. We've got our own Regenerator Core to fight back with. So yeah, that should be fine. Just goes for another knockoff. So from here, I'm quite happy to go for a sub actually, because that Slowking may be AV considering its lack of leftovers recovery. I'm not sure, but he does go out into Harmstrong. Well, we can go for a sub here. The question is whether he can actually break our sub, and I have a feeling that he can't, but it's something we're going to have to find out. He does set up the rocks again, which is fair enough play, and I don't think it's going to break a sub, so we can go for a Giga Drain again. But yeah, Regenerator and RU seem to go well together. There seems to be a lot of... he does end up breaking the sub. That's quite unfortunate. But it was a tricky... I guess I probably on that turn, but... So is anyone else having... So you're getting stuttering, are you, Daniel? I'm not sure. Video just froze. Audio is fine. Okay. As I said, it's something I'm still trying to work on at the minute. I hope it's okay, but it's something we're definitely going to try and, as I said, work on in the future. Yeah, we can go back in with Spiritomb if needs be, but he is definitely wearing my team down, so I do need to get some wishes off, which... Question is, I don't know if Palindrome can take a hit. We're gonna go for... We're gonna go for Palindrome, because I think this guy is gonna have like Psyshock, Scald, and maybe something else, but it'd be good if we could get a wish off. He does have the Psyshock, so we can go for... probably a Toxic, actually. I think... We're going to risk it, and we're going to go for that. Let's see. Yeah, I have a few challenges ahead, but we'll get this some battles with you guys. So, I can manage to get the Toxic on this guy, and I can just sub on... not sub, I can just protect on this guy. So, that should be fine. Oh, okay, that's good. So, you're not having problems with the stream lag. Okay. It may be because I'm trying to do it at 720. I will, as I said, try and have a look into it and see what I can do. He is going for the trick here. So, I think this is actually the turn of Bigger Boat to come in. So, yeah, we're going to go into Bigger Boat. Because the Slowking does present issues. But to be honest, if I might even explode on that Slowking. Oh, good to see you there, Flashfire, as well. Yeah, it's just... I figured I might as well give this a try. It's quite good because I can actually chat to you guys, which is really nice. It's always a bit weird how I've got to sort of record things beforehand and then sort of talk to you ages after the battle. He does go into Maybelline. Now the question is, can Bigger Boat KO? I have a feeling it can, considering this is double edge with... Yeah, this is got to KO. I'm sure of it, because it's super effective. That should be fine. But yeah. I hope you guys like the music as well. Let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet. Let's see how much. 41%, blimey. The question is, do I just explode on this guy? Because he's the one I'm having trouble muscling past, and the rest of them aren't actually that bad. I'm actually quite tempted. Yeah, Flashfire is also a YouTuber. We did a series together relatively recently. It was a Mega Venusaur one, so yeah, check those out if you can. Also check out his channel as well. Shout out to him. He does really, really good videos. So, and I think he's just passed the 700 sub mark. So yeah, that's really good. So we're gonna go for I think we're just gonna go for an explosion, because he does switch out. He switched out into Maybelline. Well, that's one of his rules out the way at least. And I always love going for explosion on bigger boat. So from here we can go out into probably bulky set. We're going to go for bulky set. I've still got my walls alive, so that should be fine. He does go into dynamite now, as I do end up getting hit by the stones. I just want a good hit off on this guy, I think. So we're going to go for Thunderbolt here. I know I don't have much for the Slowking then, but I think it's definitely doable. As he does go for the Rock Polish. Okay, that's a little bit scary. Shadow Ball probably would have done more, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, it probably did. Oh well, not much you can do. So, let's see. Just trying to think of the best move to go for here. Well, I'm probably going to end up going down, but I'm pretty sure Beyblade can take a hit, so we can always go into that. Or even Palindroma, probably Palindroma. So the question is, do we just let Bulky Set go down? I think we're going to have to, but it's definitely worth getting prior damage off on Tyrantrum, just because it's so threatening. So he does go for the EQ there, as we can go for Palindroma. I know I could have gone out into Palindroma, but if he'd have gone for a head smash or something like that, we'd be in quite a bit of trouble. So Palindroma, and just bad. Doesn't clinch the burn, unfortunately. Go for the Wish here. And we are regenerating, we are gaining back more than he's doing to us, so we can just sort of slowly whittle him down. I don't really want to stretch it out too long, but it may have to be an option. So we can go for the Wish here, and as always seems to happen, we might be ending up with just our cores being alive, which does happen quite often with this team. So we can go for Protect here. He is in a little spot above here, because if he goes for a Volt Switch, I can obviously go out to Tamungus. If he goes for a Trick, I can go into something else. He is going for the Trick. Okay. Hitmontop could be an option. No, because I would quite like to be able to do Sucker Punch, especially with that Tyrantrum being at that level. That Tyrantrum is essentially out the game. So I think Tartarus is probably the way to go here. And I'll just keep the... No. My Jolteon isn't actually bulky. No, it's just a way to trick people. But yeah. I figured it would be quite funny. And I can get a cheeky Shadow Sneak on anything. I guess I could even Sucker Punch. I don't really want to get locked into Sucker Punch. I guess he's not really got anything else that can set up on me. So actually, maybe that's the way to go. Thinking about it, no, I want guaranteed damage, so this probably is the way to go. As he does go out into Mr. Bacon, yeah, I didn't really want to just be going for that. So I'm just going to whittle him down with some Shadow Sneaks. And from there, if I get a few off, I could actually probably KO with Hitmontop. Or even, I just guess, go out into Alamamola. That should be fine. So, oh, see you, Red Tiger. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And, yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. So, in terms of what I was thinking of doing, I was thinking on Friday of, one Pokemon I've really wanted to try is Mega Titar. So I thought I might have a go at doing, you know, what I did with the latest Gardevoir video, but do it actually live, so you guys can actually give me suggestions. I thought that would be quite cool. And then we can do some testing together after that. You guys can give me suggestions. We can try and sort of make a really good team from there. So, yeah, Tartarus is putting good work here. With that Choice Scarf Shadow Sneak. Bit of a mouthful. So we're going to go for another Shadow Sneak here. And see where that takes us. I don't think that's going to take him out. But it does, yeah, it does a bit of damage, which is fine. So he is locked into Thunderbolt here. So we can actually go out into Dealer. And we can go for a Spore, actually, because I don't think there's much this guy can do. And if he goes into Slowking, then we have a way to handle it. At least somewhere. Yeah, some way, I think. Yep. So, yeah. And, yeah, so I hope you guys would like me to do some more streaming. I'm definitely enjoying it at the minute. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be something to do in the future. Especially after my exams. I think I spent all day revising, and I might as well play some pokes with you guys. He has the Lumberry. Fair enough. Well, we can go for a Giga Drain here. And, oh, why the crit? Ah, that's so annoying. We should have lived a head smash. Ah, that's a pain. I probably should have gone into Palindroma, to be honest, but not much you can do now. So we can go for a Scald here. It's not too bad. So yeah, if you guys could give me some suggestions in the comments of what sort of like Mega T-Tar sets you recommend. I was thinking of going for like Bulky Dragon with Dragon Dance. Maybe sort of semi-bulky. I would like to sort of try and go for maybe aim for like 120s or something like that for a speed tier. He does go out into Tricity now. We're going to go for the Protect, as I do predict a T-Bolt coming our way. As there is a T-Bolt coming our way. So I think we're going to go for we're going to go out into Beyblade, because Palindrome is probably the only thing that can break through that Slowking. So fingers crossed. Yeah, that does absolutely nothing. Hitmontop is just sickeningly bulky. So from here we can go for a Mach Punch to take that out. I think that's probably the best play. He does end up switching out. We didn't really have a huge amount that we could do. So I think Sucker Punch is the only way we can really go. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for a Sucker Punch, and then he is unfortunately. Oh, that does a good chunk. So he's gonna go for the Psyshock here. Question is, can we one-man army this? I don't know if we can, but we will have to see. We're going to have to go for a Scald, I think, predicting the Rotom to come in. And I don't even know. Actually, if he switches in the Rotom, he's going to do 18%. No, so we do have to go we're going to have to go for the Scald here, unfortunately. He is probably going to switch out to get Regenerator, so that probably is the best play to make. He does stay in. Please get the burn. No, we don't get the burn. He does have the Scald as well. So I'm going to go for a Wish here. Hopefully Palindroma. Yeah, my team is absolutely disgustingly bulky, I must admit. I do apologise. He gets the burn. We are going to have to go for a... We're going to go for a Toxic here. I think that's the best way. Rather than fishing for burns, I think that's probably the way to go. So we're going to get a Toxic off on this guy. He crits us as well. Oh, double. There's not much you can do about that. So, GG to him. That's fair enough. So, let's see what challenges we... Poodles are... We're going to go... Oh, that's a pretty good team, actually. Looking at this... well, obviously Mega Bomber Snow, which moves. So that's going to... team as well, so that should be fine. Oh. Is the stream okay? Let's just stop that. I think I have an idea. Let's see, that should be working. Yeah, okay, we seem to be back online. I'll just double check. Yep, we're back online. Because I'm running the preview player out by accident. Hey, how... it's actually causing your side to lag, so I need to remember that. So, we're going to go, in terms of lead, we're going to go for the standard JPEG lead of Spiritomb, as he goes out into pants. I love that name. What's the best $50 million? Let's see. We could go for Shadow Sneak for a bit of damage. I'm going to go for a Sucker. I'm going to be bold. I think bold's the way to go. Fair dues. from here, these things always really worry me. We're just going to have a go and see and if it learns. Skuntank. Will-o-wisp. It can't learn Will-o-wisp. So we're just going to burn this guy. I think that's probably the way to go. I was just a little bit worried that I was going to get burnt. He has the poison jab. That doesn't do much. Please don't get the poison. He doesn't get the poison. As we get the burn off as well. That's absolutely brilliant. So, probably... well, we can't really touch this guy with him. So, maybe Palindroma's the way to go. Because normally they're physical. It would be nice to go into Amoonguss, but then I know they sometimes have... oh, what's it called? Flamethrower. So maybe Palindroma. We're going to go for Palindroma. That's probably the way to go. As he goes out into the Brovy, that's absolutely excellent. So we can go for probably a free Toxic, actually. I'm really quite scared of that Reuniclus. That's the only thing. Because it can actually work around my team. I do have Explosion for that, though. So, we can go for probably, actually, Scald is probably the way to go. Considering he's got 2 poison types, he's probably predicting the Toxic. We will have to see. Fingers crossed. But I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know why you joined the stream, Showcake. It doesn't make much sense. But you're welcome wherever, so don't worry. I guess then you can... I know, even then it's not even live, because you're saying at the same time... Yeah, I don't know. He does go on to Prick, so that the Scald was the better way to go, as we don't snag the burn. Palindroma's not pulling through. If you guys are wondering why I called it Palindroma, it's because if you actually look at the name Alamomola, it's actually a palindrome. It's the same forwards as it is backwards, which is pretty cool. So he ends up going for the taunt here, as we could go into Bulky Set. He actually hasn't got electricity. He has got the Abomasnow for the electricity resist. But Bulky Set is a possibility. Oh, it's so difficult to know what he's going to go for. So he's probably got Waterfall and Poison Jab. So maybe the way to go... Dealer could be an option. But then I don't really have much for him anyway. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk the biscuit. Go out into bulky Set. To be honest, I'm not too worried about who wins or loses. It's sort of... As long as we can have some fun. So we can go for a Volt Switch here. And that should take out this Quillfish here. Pretty... I love the nickname Papa Stank, though. That's just absolutely beautiful. So, I've got one of my housemates that's just joined the stream who is now trying to troll me. So, if you guys can probably guess which one it is. So, yeah. If you're I was thinking about this with the lag. You're probably thinking about, because my real-time lag is actually 30 seconds behind. When I'm recording live, it takes 30 seconds for it to get to you. So that might be why you're getting a little bit of lag compared to the actual battle itself. But there's nothing I can do about that. I've minimised it as much as possible. The Abomasnow, we can actually go out into Beyblade's an option. But then, to be honest, he has got pants, whereas Glalie, the question is, I don't even think I can break him from there. So, I think we're going to have to go for that, and we may end up doubling out. So, we drop his attack, as we're going to pull a cheeky double. Yeah, we're gonna pull a cheeky double, I think. That's probably the best way to go. So, fingers crossed. Yeah, oh, that's okay. That's not too bad. We're gonna have to go for probably a Volt Switch here and go into Tartarus. That's probably our only real bet. This could be Trick Room, and in that case, Tartarus is still the way to go. If not, We should... it depends whether he's calm. He is Trick Room. Actually, yeah, this is a very Trick Room team. I don't even know why I didn't notice that. I don't know. I'm having too much fun, that's the thing. But, yeah, it's just nice because it's a bit more relaxed as well. So, yeah, it's good fun. I can't really see a potential switch in. I guess the Quillfish could be an option. Is the Quillfish... Quillfish does have Intimidate. He does go into Yeti. So... the question comes in, do we just do we just burn this? I'm gonna go for the burn. I think I can live a hit. I think. We're pretty bulky. Oh, I do no. Why? Okay. We're gonna have to go into Beyblade, unfortunately. Oh, why? Why do I have to miss? Well. But, yeah, we can get out into that. But, I'm just going to see if there's a way I can see how many of you guys are actually watching. I don't know. We got 3 hours of viewing time so far, which is pretty good. Not bad. So, yeah, he goes for the Giga Drain. That does a pretty decent chunk again. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to be cheeky and pull some more clever doubles and try and be too clever and see how it goes from there. Yeah, Adam, I do kind of like Pokemon. I think it's a bit overrated, to be honest. I don't really care for Pokemon, but not much I can do. It's the most popular thing, which is just why I play it. I don't even enjoy it. Like, even now I'm just hating it. There's gonna be some weird quotes from me. No, risk the biscuit. I do love that term. So I go into Bog. He does predict. He predicts. That's a clever play. I think Bigger Boat can take a hit, so we're gonna have to go out into Bigger Boat. So we're gonna go out into that. And we're gonna go for a double edge because I know it's normal, but we shall have to see. It's Slowkings. I need to have a think of another way outside of Jolteon to beat Slowkings. And at the minute, I can't really see a way to improve this team. Please, it doesn't take him out, unfortunately. I think I should live a hit. Shadow Ball, yeah, I do manage to live that. So I can go for a double edge. And yeah, Mandyland, I'm pretty good. It's just nice to do a bit of streaming, just chill with you guys, do some battling. And yeah, hopefully it's okay for you guys. Let me know if you are having any stream issues. It would be good to know. But yeah, and if there's anything you want to change, you think I should change for the layout, I'm pretty happy with it for the minute. But it's definitely a few things that could always change. With the text at the bottom as well, there's only it changes in length. I need to have a look into how to fix that. He does go into Prick. We'll see how much this double edge does. It doesn't do enough, unfortunately, for an EQ to take him out. So we're going to go out into... Don't have bulky set anymore, so we can't really go for that. We're going to go for Dealer, I think. That's probably the way to go. Yeah, I think that's okay. And we're going to see how that goes. Yeah, I think that... Yeah, we'll go for that. But, that does a surprising amount to a most likely defensive Quillfish, so I'm quite impressed with that. Bigger Boat, you really do hit hard. It would be nice. I think I'm going to try and save my explosion for the Slowking if I can. So, fingers crossed. He does go for the Taunt here, so we're going to go for... Just go for a Giga Drain, I think. Because, actually, no, they're going to go for a Sludge Bomb. Because I think he's going to switch. And I have a guess. I'm guessing he's probably going to go into the Abomasnow. Nothing else apart... I guess Puffer Stank doesn't particularly care about Sludge Bombs, but that's probably the only one that does actually have to worry about that. And we can also get the burn chance on the Slowking, which, to be honest, makes more sense than doing a slight bit more damage, especially with the Regenerator. So, fingers crossed. He does go out into Yeti, as we get something right, at least. And we take him out with a crit. So I'm guessing the bravery, yeah, the bravery is coming in. Well, we can go out into palindroma. That's probably the best way to go. Yeah, we're going to go for that. I have no idea what you guys are talking about in the comments. That lameless 9001, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to go out into palindroma here. And I know he's probably going to U-turn, but there's not a huge amount I can do. But that Abomasnow definitely wrecks my core with the combination of grass and ice. So I need to watch out for that. It's also having a Slowking as well, because Hitmontop is just terrible against psychic types. It's just a shame. So we're going to go out to palindroma here as he goes to the superpower. Oh, fair enough. I guess predicting... I'm not sure. But anyway, we can go for a... We're going to go for a Scald, because I would like a burn on that Slowking. And it's the safest play, I think. Probably. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that's what I'd probably say. But, what do I know? He is definitely going to switch, though. That's definite, for definites, but... I guess he could go into the Reuniclus and start setting up more trick rooms, and that's going to cause all sorts of issues. But I'm pretty sure Shadow Sneak will take that out. We just need to get the Bravery down to enough. Prick's getting worn down as well. And I don't know about Pants. We're going to have to work around Pants. I'm not exactly sure with him. But, yeah. My housemate is revealing all sorts of embarrassing secrets about me. But just ignore her, they're all fake. So he does go out into the Slowking. We're going to go for the Protect here just to see what sort of moves he's running. That's probably the best bet. But yeah, I think that's the way to go. But yeah, as I said, on Friday, I'm going to aim to try and do a stream then with a Mega Tyranitar, which would be really, really quite, good fun. Live team building and everything like that. So if you guys can make it, make sure you do. I'll try and go for, I think, 8 o'clock, maybe 8, actually probably 8:30, just to make sure I'm outside of dinner time, because sometimes my housemate takes a bit of time to cook. So he does go out into Papa Stank here. Well, we're just going to go for a Scald, because I'm not too worried about that. So we're going to go for the Scald here. Yeah, exactly. Like people saying, oh, why don't you live stream on Twitch? And that does nothing. Oh, brilliant. But anyway, yeah. I don't think there's much point in me going for Twitch. Because to be honest, the beauty of YouTube streaming is it shows up on your feed, guys. So I don't have to make another little video going, oh, coach, come and see me on Twitch. And also, it encodes it online at the same time. So what it means is actually, if you guys can't make the streams, you can still watch them whenever you want. And they will be like just a video on my channel, which is really, really good, actually. So that's why I personally prefer going for YouTube stream. I know it's not big at the minute, but I personally think it's going to get quite big. And it's also nice just to be able to chat to you guys, and a way to tell you as well when I'm online, because I know that's always an absolute faff. Especially if you want to battle me. So that's probably the way to go. For some reason my nose is really itchy, but... Not much I can do about that. So I'm just going to go for Protect on Pants. I think that's the way to go. Yeah. But that was surprisingly small. I guess, oh, he was burnt. That's why. He has the Grass Knot. We need a way to get bigger Botan at some point. I think... Slowkings really mess me up. So maybe Beyblade just to scare him out. That might be the way to go. But yeah, as Squirrels MK says, I do enjoy making bread. That's another fun macadii fact. I use a bread maker and make sort of different pizzas and stuff like that. And she likes them, so... yeah, feel free to record your side of the battle. Obviously, not my stream, but you can record the battle. That's not a problem. Not a problem at all. I really don't mind about that. So I go out into Beyblade. He does go for the side, and he gets a crit as well. I probably wouldn't have lived that, to be honest, but it means that we're gonna have to go out into Tartarus, and we're gonna have to go for a sucker, unfortunately. But yeah, I need a way to beat Slowbros. This is definitely evident from this team. Maybe go for Crunch. I'm going to go, after this battle, I'm going to change Glalie and give it Crunch, I think. Maybe instead of Explosion, just because it breaks through Slow Kings and things like that, because they're really, really annoying. Oh, the replay, yeah, no, it's fine. Let's see. Oh, I see. For some reason, the chat does sometimes lag, so I apologise if I do miss some of your stuff. Let's see. Oh, thanks, guys, saying saying I'm an underrated YouTuber. I don't know. I just have fun, and to be honest, that's like the most important bit. If you're not having fun, there's no point doing it. And I love playing Pokemon, so I figured I might as well record myself doing it, and you guys seem to like it, so hopefully you learn a bit from it, and also you're entertained as well. But no, I do like this streaming, actually. It's a bit more, I feel more sort of relaxed, and I actually like talking to you guys rather than sort of projecting myself magically in the future. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying this, actually. I think it's good. I don't know if the crit mattered. I know in that last game the crits on my walls definitely did matter. So he does go for the taunt, which is a good play. But I don't think there's much he can do. So I'm quite happy just to go for a Scald, fish the burn. We've had like 6 so far, and I've not had any any burns at all. So that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, Squirrels is still leaking information about me, but there's not about that. Or, as I said, go for the Scald. The best bet. Look at Sam, he does go for the T-Spikes, but that's not too much of an issue because, yeah, we don't even burn again. Oh well. So that's I think that's 6 for 6 for no burns, but there's not much you can do about that. We can always go out into Amoonguss to get those T-Spikes out of the way, so that's not too bad. I haven't actually done any Monotype before. I don't know. I've never really felt felt the need to go into that sort of area, because it's sort of the type matchup makes such a sort of important difference, at least in my mind. I did actually once make a mono steel team, I think, which I quite liked, actually. Come on, we got to snag the burn on this. We got to, come on. We unfortunately don't have Hitmontop, but we can get rid of those T-Spikes. We just need a burn. Just one tiny, tiny burn on this guy will just make so much difference. But Scald's still doing a reasonable amount, and the taunt will wear off, so he may end up having to taunt me again. But if we can whittle that down, what has he got left? He's still got the Slow King, which we're going to have to explode on. That's our only real option. Yeah, I'm not going to go down and shut your computer down, Squirrels. That's a bit rude, and also it means that I'm not playing Pokemon, and I want to play Pokemon for as much as possible. So we're going to go for another Scald, and so that's 7 for 7, no burn. I would argue Greninja isn't actually overrated. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I did a half-hour podcast where I talked with my brother about why Greninja was banned, and sort of making a sort of really thorough argument for it. He was arguing that it shouldn't, I was arguing that it should be banned. So but yeah, I personally still agree that I think it should be banned. But the tragedy about the whole thing was we recorded this podcast for about half an hour or so, and I then realised I was recording with my desktop mic, not my actual mic, which was really, really, really bad. We don't get another burn as well, which, oh, why? I don't know. 8 for 8. I should rename this guy Unlucky, because He's been critted. He's not burning. Ah, not too much I can do. But yeah. I'm gonna re-nickname this guy Unlucky. I think that's probably the best way to go. And we snag the burn now. We snag the burn on the crucial bond because the Destiny bond doesn't work because of the burn. Whew. That's good. So maybe you're not so unlucky. So he does go out into pants. We're gonna have to protect here. As question is, well, we do actually really need dealer, but Spiritomb. Oh. Spiritomb's not too bad, actually. Oh, hey, Flashfire's still here. That's good. I don't actually know who's that you guys sort of comment to let me know who's here. Because I've only got one screen at the minute, I'm having to sort of keep an eye on my stream. I've got your comments down at the bottom. Oh, go away, iTunes. Oh, it was unbelievable. I was trying to do some streaming practice and it was really laggy at one point. And I realised that iTunes was trying to download like a whole film that I hadn't downloaded before. So he goes out into the Reuniclus now, as we're going to have to go out into Tartarus, unfortunately, because there's not much palindrome we can do. And I'm absolutely terrified this is actually going to be setting up on us. I know we're going to get toxic though, but there's not much we can do. But we're going to have to go for Shadow Sneaks. Oh, this is going to be a close match, I think. Yeah, it's going to be pretty close. Mega Glalie is on 25.5%, so we can still get that explosion off as well. So one of his Pokemon is dead. Just dead straight away. And that Bravery we can always not Shadow Sneak, we can always... So he goes out into the Bravery here. We can go for a final hurrah and go for a Sucker Punch. That's probably the best way to go. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. But yeah, hopefully the stream's holding up on your end, guys. Just as I said, let me know if you are encountering any problems. But so far, everything seems to be on top of everything. So fingers crossed. So yeah, this Bravery is almost definitely Choice Scarfed. So that's definitely going to help. We could, if somehow we might be able to get... he does double out into pants. Well, I'm going to go for Willow, because I think he's going to switch. Because I'm going to it's going to pretty obvious I'm going for the Shadow Sneak here, and he's probably going to go back out into the Bravery because everyone's seen my team building video, so they know, and also you've seen my stream. So you know what moves I'm running, but I don't really mind. It makes it more challenging for me, and I quite like a challenge. This is Pokemon Showdown, Andy Lee, if you're not sure. If you go on PokemonShowdown.com, you should be able to find it from there, and you can just build teams and battle in different Smogon tiers. He does stay in. Outspeed. Fair enough. Okay. Right. We're going to have to go out into Bigger Boat, and we're going to have to do a explosion. I think that's our only option. If he stays in, I really, really hope. Because we're at 1%, we can go for the explosion. And I'm definitely changing Crunch on this guy, because I haven't used DQ yet, and I don't know. Explosion's so useful though, because I can use it and just destroy so many different things. But we will have to see. His Reuniclus is luckily very slow, so our Amoonguss can handle that. Oh, that's so much damage. That's resisted as well. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. So I think he's going to lead with the Bravery. So I'm going to go for... No, actually, we want to go into Dealer because we want to get rid of those that Toxic Spike. That is so much damage. Oh, that's unbelievable. Oh. That's crazy. So also, Andy, you can download a Pokemon Showdown like app that goes on your computer that you can play. Macadii say la 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 la. No, I won't. Oh. So yeah, I think hopefully Yes, it does go out into dealer. As we go, he goes out to the Reuniclus. I should outspeed. So we can go for Spore. That's going to be our only way. Under 301. I don't know how many views this is on at the minute. It's always difficult to tell. Especially when, as I said, I've only got one screen to try and balance everything. Oh yeah, it was a bit ridiculous today. I asked the... I went. I'm looking, as I said, I'm looking for a new screen. So I went to the university, like computer people, and were like, "Oh, have you got any screens that you're throwing out? Because I'd buy one." And they were like, "Yeah, we've got some, but it's against university policies for us to either sell it or give it away to you," which is a bit of a pain. I guess I kind of get it if, like, obviously, if I got it and then, you know, they it burnt my house down or something, I could sue them. But apart from that, I don't really know, but I was still reeling from that explosion. That's absolutely crazy. So we're gonna go for a sludge bomb here, and we're just gonna have to try and break this Reuniclus. If he goes out into Bravery, we can always go back out into Alamomola. That's not gonna be too bad, and we outspeed the Reuniclus, which is also very key. So yeah. That's pretty good. But as I said, it'd be good to have another screen just here so I can actually watch your guys' comments. I can see how many people are watching it and all that sort of great things. Citrus Berry. Ooh, that's quite interesting. Quite like that. I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb. It's always difficult to know with Citrus Berry. Personally, I find on bulky Pokemon, you're better off with Citrus Berry. Whereas if you want something that's not going to last particularly long, or, you know, it's not going to last the number of turns for leftovers, you're better off going for Citrus Berry and things like that. The one that definitely needs Citrus Berry is Archeops as well, to get you back over the Defeatist. So Andy, if you go on to PokemonShowdown.com, the first page, it should have a link for Pokemon Showdown for desktop or something like that. If one of you guys could just post the link in the comments, that's probably the best way to do it. That way you can actually see. But yeah, that was quite a crazy. I was still, as I said, still reeling from that explosion. That was quite crazy. Please, he does wake up this turn, and a Psychic doesn't take me out, so I can go for another Spore here, play a bit safe, and I think it's GG from here. I know this has been quite a long battle, but it's been a really good one actually. Still not sure what to do with Mr. Mega Glalie, with Crunch or not. Because how much did Explosion do? 81%. Yeah. So it is definitely a possibility. But we can go for another Sludge Bomb here. And he's going to end up being stuck in with Bravery. You can't post links in the chat. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Sorry, I didn't know about that. So you have Windows 8. That should be fine. I'm using Windows 8 at the minute. So yeah, just go on the page or just play online on Pokemon Showdown. It should be fine. But yeah, I didn't realise you couldn't post links, but I guess that's fair enough, because otherwise you're putting viruses and stuff like that. As I said, still getting used to live streaming. What's the best play here? I'm going to have to just stay in and Spore, I think. There's not much point me going in into an Alamomola and taking a massive hit. And yeah, it does take me out. So we can go into Palindroma now, as he is going to start getting whittled down. I just realised that's not going down there. So we can go for a Wish here. Yeah. Yeah, as I say, we can't post links. Okay, that's another good thing to know. So unless we... could be some more Crit City going on in a minute, but we will have to see. So I'm just going to Wish Protect. I know it's a bit of a douchebaggy way to do it, but I think that's probably the way we're going to have to go. So we're going to go for Protect, as... Brave Bird does take this down, and we can go for... Yeah, we're going to go for another Wish, just to play it as safe as possible. So, it does take some more recoil damage. We're going to go for the Wish, and going to Protect as well. And, yeah, so going back to the live stream and everything, I'll try and, I may either sort of make it more scheduled after my exams and stuff like that, where we might have a sort of streaming Sunday or something like that. But, at the minute, they're going to be sort of a bit, sort of whenever I'm free, which hopefully works with you guys for the minute. But the one I definitely want to do is on that Friday, have a go at making a Mega T-Tar team. because that's going to be absolutely epic. So we can go for a wish and go on from there, because it's good. Because what's always really annoying is I make a team and then record half of it, and then half the battles, and then you say, oh, you need to change this, and this, and it's good to actually then actually get your feedback straight away. So yeah, it's GG, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna go for protect. I'm not risking any crits. Even if it has to be a super hyper mega crit to actually take me out. Yep, I do manage to. That's all fine, and I can just go for Scald this turn. Even if he crits me, I should be fine. That's not a problem. So Brave Bird does bring down to 2%, and that's the end of that. So, right, let's go on to the next battle. So we've got a whole list of people. I think, let's see, well, Showcake, I think they do it from the top, so I'm just going to go from the top. But we may end up changing the settings. And also, I know Showcake, you've been waiting a while, so that's fair enough. So, ooh, Trick Room. This reeks of Trick Room. I can smell it from the computer. So, in terms of lead, a little bit tricky to say. He has the same core as me, and that's going to be a bit of a pain. I'm going to go for Tartarus. I think that's the way to go. But this is looking like a 100% Trick Room team. So I'm going to have to keep the sort of the thumb screws on and just keep the pressure on to stop him from being able to set up as much as I can. Yep, no, there's no rush, don't worry. Let's see. No, that's fair enough, don't worry. Yeah, if you guys could just mute the stream, it makes sense, and means that you're not sort of hearing me in the background, and also telling you when I'm going to be doing my explosions, because I want those to, you never to know, so they're going to be ninja ones, I think. I'm just talking rubbish at the minute. So, we're just going to go, as I said, standard lead, I think. That's probably the way to go. So we're going to Tartarus, as he does lead off the Amoongus. We should outspeed. So I'm going to go for a sub, as he's probably going to go for the Spore here. Yeah, oh, we got him. So we can go for a Sucker Punch here. Yeah, never underestimate Tartarus. Oh, that's a good amount of damage. And it doesn't even break the sub. Oh, this is beautiful. Well, we can go for... I'm going to go for a Willow here, because I think he's going to switch. He has got pretty much all special attackers, though. That's the only thing. But, yeah. Yeah, Poison does have resists. Ghost resists Poison. It's a bit one you don't really think about, but... oh, no, you closed the battle. Oh, that's a pain. I don't know if there's any way you can get it back, unfortunately. But, yeah, go. We're hour into the stream, I think. Or pretty much. But, yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And I know it's a bit of a shake-up from what I normally do. And, yeah, just a bit of good fun as well. But the comments are definitely coming in waves. So I'm trying to answer as many as possible. But I do apologise if I do miss any. But just... I got him on that as well. Oh, no. Well, I can go for a Sucker Punch here, because I have Infiltrate as well. This is just a prime example of why Tartarus is just disgusting. Oh, Tartarus. Yeah. There is no words to how much I enjoy using this Pokemon. The moveset is just beautiful. It was recommended to me by Salty Panda. Shout out to him as one of my subscribers. And he gave me a hand with this RU team, gave me a few suggestions. Yeah, Showcake, I recommend watching this back. I'll just say watch it back. She's shouting at me from the door. I've got my roommate now bugging me. Don't worry, just ignore her. You probably won't even be able to hear her. Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you can go on the history. That's fair enough. So we can go for Shadow Sneak here. And that might be, I don't know if it'll be a 2-hit KO, but it's going to be a pretty decent chunk. Oh no, I've completely underestimated that. So, this thing is very, very bulky. We know that as a fact. So we're going to go out into Dealer. He's lost his Grass type. Oh no, he's still got a Bomber Snow. He does go for the Willow. As I'm actually quite tempted to go for a sub here. We're going to go for a sub. I think that's probably the way to go. Yeah, we're going to go for a sub. Because he's probably going to switch out into that Bomber Snow. And we will see from there. So I'm going for the sub as he does go for the Shadow Ball. It doesn't break it. Fair enough. Well, I outspeed, so I can actually go for a cheeky Spore here. Karen, yeah, you don't need to try and advertise on here. I don't know. I might do another tier. Let's have a look at the time. I probably quite like to just stick with RU on this one, and then but I will obviously be doing other tiers for different streams. It's just obviously with us doing RU at the minute, it makes sense to have like a pure RU one that I can do. So, but we will definitely be doing other tiers, as I said, OU, Friday, 8:30, make sure you're there. So, we're going to go for probably a Sludge Bomb here. Just because it's the, maybe Giga Drain. We're going to go for Giga Drain. That's probably the way to go. Goes into Reuniclus. 25%. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Unless this is Regenerator? No, it's not, unfortunately. Oh, it is. It is. It's Regenerator. Ah. So. Let's go for another Sludge Bomb. I know we're being a bit worn down, but we can regenerate this lot back. So he goes to the Psyshock. We can just be cheeky and mosey out into Tartarus. That's probably the way to go. And a Shadow Sneak from there will KO. Yep, got him. So we're going to go for a Shadow Sneak here. It's the best play to make, because if he decides to stay in, it's going to KO anyway. And if he decides to switch out, we can get something else. Actually, we're going to go for the sub here, because we should outspeed. That's probably the better play to go. So that's, yeah, it's probably the way to go. Oh, that's good. I think you've managed to get, Adam, you've managed to get the Pokemon Showdown working, so that's good. Yeah, you are in a little bit of a predicament, Showcake. I'm not really sure what you can do. This is, yeah, you can see why I nicknamed this guy Tartarus. He's just absolutely evil. But you are in a little bit of a predicament. You have got the Alamomola. Yeah, this team has a sickening amount of priority. I've got Sucker Punch, Shadow Sneak on this. I've got Mac Punch, Sucker Punch on Hitmontop. And I've got Ice Shard on there. He does go straight for the Shadow Ball. So, not letting us do anything fun. So, we're just going to go for Shadow Sneak. Take this guy out. I must admit. Oh, the plays. Okay. So, unfortunately, we lose our Infiltrator here. But we can go out into our one and only Jolteon and go on from there. That's probably the way to go. I'm just going to see if I can change the music. I'm not a huge fan of this one. Let's pick another one. Oh, I like Runaway. There you go. Let's see. Yeah, the stream runs 30 seconds behind. It's just the way that YouTube works. I've literally minimized the amount of delay that I can have, because obviously you can delay it by more. But yeah, it is this Friday 8:30. Mega Titar #hype. So a Shadow Ball does a decent chunk. I don't think there's much this guy can do. He does go for the Trick Room, as we're gonna go for another Shadow Ball, because that's probably gonna do the most. We're in terms of the he does, yeah. Shadow Ball still KOs though, so that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. This Mega Abomasnow scares me. desperately scares me. So we have got a full roster, so it's not too bad. We have got Hail and Trick Room up, which isn't particularly great on our part. So I think maybe this is the way to go. We may have to go out into Beyblade to scout. We're going to have to go into Beyblade to scout, unfortunately. As he does Mega up, and he gets the Swords Dance. We might be able to live a hit. We will have to see. Probably not, actually, so we may be better off going for Mach Punch. I'm going to risk it and go for Mach Punch. Yeah, Poodles, you don't need to reveal the team. It's fine. He's probably already seen the team anyway, so don't worry. Yeah, Showcase, you have already seen it, don't you? It doesn't make much difference, to be honest. It just adds a fun element of surprise to the whole thing. I'm going to go for Mach Punch, I think. I'm going to have to go for Mach Punch, unfortunately, because I don't think I can take it. And I have scared him out, which is good. This guy does come in, though. We're going to have to go back out into Tartarus, I think. We are at a decent amount of HP. And Trick Room is going to learn that turn, so he does go into the Romatisse. As he does make a good play and goes out into that. Well, he is probably going to set up the Trick Room this turn, so we can go back out into Dealer. Nothing is currently asleep, so we can go out, go out into Dealer. As it does go for the Trick Room. And yeah, we can go for a Sludge Bomb is an option because it hits everything pretty well. And I think that's probably the way to go. We're going to go for a Sludge Bomb here. I don't think there's much this guy can do to me, because I mean, he's going to have Toxic, Trick Room, Moonblast, Wish. Yeah. So that does a pretty decent chunk. We are going to be risking it and going out into Tartarus again, unfortunately. But yeah, Poodles, you don't need to keep telling people what to do. Just leave him, let him make his plays. He's made some good plays so far. He'll be fine. So he does go for the Shadow Ball, but Tartarus, you're just too bulky. So we can go for a Shadow Sneak here. As I'm not sure what it's going to. I've still got my my housemate bugging me, but she actually has her own channel as well. But because she's being mean to me, I'm not going to give her a shout out. But yeah. Actually, you can probably get it from the chat, but shh. Let's see. We still have the explosion card as well, so we can work our way above a Bomber Snow. Does go into this, so I'm tempted to go into back. Yeah, we're gonna go back into Dealer because Dealer just walls everything, and it should be fine. So we're gonna go for. He's going for the Wish. Right. Can we go for the Spore? We could go for the Spore, but then I'm a bit scared of the Abomasnow, so we're going to go for a sub here. Yeah, we're going to go for a sub. That's probably the best play. Does go out into the Abomasnow. We can get a sub up, and not worry too much about this guy. Yeah, this Dealer and the combination of sub on Dealer and Tartarus is just absolutely evil. Yeah, I've got Sludge Bomb, so I don't think there's too much you can switch in. Alamomola, beautiful nutritious HP back. So I go for the Sludge Bomb. It does pretty decent chunk. Oh yes, we snagged the poison. He has Ice Punch. That's fair enough. So it's a fully physical set. So we can go back out. Beyblade is looking pretty useless, so we can go out into that. I'm just gonna have a look and see what We have 11 hours viewing time. That's just absolutely incredible. Thank you guys so much. That is great. That's absolutely great. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream, and but that's an absolute crazy amount. So we can go for a. We're just gonna go for a CC because we're outside of whatchamacallit. He does end up switching. I wasn't sure what he was switching to, and that does a good chunk. And I just wanted to get some damage off. Yeah, so you guys are finally getting dealer. That's good. So we're gonna go back out into dealer, and I don't think there's much this guy could do. I think if he goes to the wish this turn, I'm definitely going for a sludge bomb. Yeah, we're gonna go for a sludge bomb here because he's gonna have to try and go for a clever play and switch into a bomber snow. So we're gonna go for sludge bomb here. That's probably the best way to go. So, no, it's not been on for 11 hours. I've actually sort of the combination of watch time for... Oh, something happened. Oh, no, stream is good. Bit of a blip. Does go for the trick room this turn. Okay. Well, we're going to have to go for another sludge bomb here. Hopefully you guys are still back. Yeah, you guys still seem to be here. We are still streaming. Health is good. I don't know what happened there. We're now on 12 hours. Really pretty good. Thank you, guys. Does get it. Oh, I got him. I got him. Oh. So, dealer is just putting in the finest work. We can go for a gig here. We're going to go for a Giga Drain. I'm tempted to go for the 6-0, but we may go for... What's Shrek got to do with anything? I don't know. Giga Drain does a good chunk. I can get a lot of HP back. Scald's going to do absolutely nothing. And I think that's it. So I could go for another Giga Drain here. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's GG from here, unfortunately. So he does go for the Protect just to get some more burn. Unfortunately, he's not going to be in a position where he's going to avoid another Giga Drain from killing him. So we're going to go for another Giga Drain. And see from there. But I think it should be fine. We can go for Giga Drain there. Go for Sludge Bomb on Aromatisse. Yeah. Okay, so I think we're pretty confident that we've won. But because I feel bad about 6-0ing, we're not going to go for a 6-0. We're going to be cheeky. And we're going to go into Bigger Boat and we're going to explode. And there's not much he's going to be able to do about it. So, yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, it's GG from here. But I just figured this would be quite fun. So, does go for the Wish. I know the Protect's coming. Everyone knows the Protect's coming. So we're going to go for the Ice Shard here, as obvious Protect is obvious. No, he doesn't Protect. Is it going to be a bit of a Protect game? We're going to go for another Ice Shard, as he's probably going to go for Protect here. Has he got Protect? I'm sure he's got Protect. Maybe he doesn't have Protect. Well, we're going to go for an Explosion here. Because I want to go for an Explosion. If he goes for Protect, oh, so be it. No, he doesn't, so that's GG there. I was a bit scared that he was going to go for the Protect, and then I'd get taken out from there. So, yeah, GG Showcake. Just remember, go back and check out if you want to see my side of the video. So, we're going to go on to the next challenger, which is DK Cool. So, we're going to go for that. We're going to go for another RU. I seem to go ooh with every team, but I do like this one. He's got the crest, which I'm already dreading. Not much I can do. So, I'm kind of predicting that thing to lead. So I'm quite tempted to lead. He has no real fighting resistances apart from that, which is interesting. We're going to save Explosion for the, whatchamacallit? You know, completely forgotten how to speak. Cresselia. So, I think we're just going to leave with Tartarus. That should be fine. Yeah, don't worry, if you do cut out, we'll find another one. But no, how long have we been going for? We've been going for an hour and a quarter. Not bad. I don't know how long I'm going to make this. I'm probably going to go in the next, in either the end of this one or maybe the next one, unfortunately, because I've got to get up at 7 a.m. tomorrow to do some revision. Because it's so much fun. So we're going to go for a Sucker Punch here, as he's probably going to go for the knockoff. That's probably the way to go. But in terms of the streams, I was thinking of also doing a throwback stream as well, where I'll use some of my older teams, because I know obviously some of my newest, the new guys haven't seen some of my new ones. That Ambipom has taken so much damage. That's brilliant. Haven't seen some of my older teams. I had a really fun Rain team that I like using. My first NU team was probably one of the best ones I've ever made, and it'd be really good if you guys could see that. So he goes out into the Aromatisse now. Well, we can go out into Dealer, and we know how Dealer deals with things very well. Also, we have, with the mention of Sun in the comments, we also have a really good Sun team as well. So we're just going to go for a sub, because Dealer doesn't mind doing things on the side. But it should be fine. So he goes out into Cress now. Oh, I don't like Cress. We're going to have to go for a Spore. Please don't have Sub. If he has Sub, it may be sad times. As he goes out into the Ambipom. Fair enough. I was absolutely terrified then, because if you guys haven't seen my UU team, I would recommend checking it out. It was one I built. It's using Mega Blastoise, but it was done by a fan request by Salty Panda, who wanted me to make a Trick Room team based around Nidoking. So, do I snag... I don't snag the poison. I need a poison. And it absolutely wrecked, and it had a sub Calm Mind Cress, and it was that the Cress just swept so often, it was just disgusting. Even in UU, it was just incredible. So he is going for Psyshock here, so we can just go into Tartarus, it's fine. There'll be no problem. But goes down to the Aromatisse, good double. Streaming quality okay. We are at 1 hour 18 minutes, so doing well. Okay. Just trying to scroll it back down so I've got the comments. Awesome. So we're just going to go back out into Dealer, because Dealer just doesn't care about Aromatisses. And he's probably got the Heal Bell. Doesn't use Heal Bell. So we're just going to go for a sub, because this guy can't do anything to us, and Dealer is just disgusting. So we go for the sub. I had one battle which I used on this, and this guy was absolutely trying to diss me for using sub Amoonguss, and was like, "Oh, sub Amoonguss is just a terrible player. Like, you don't know anything about Pokemon." And then I proceeded to like 5-0 him or something. It was quite funny. Well, we're going to go back out to Tartarus. Even if he's making these doubles, doesn't make much difference to me. As he does go for the Moonlight here. Well, we're going to go for a nice... Probably just a Shadow Sneak, actually, is probably going to be enough. We're going to go for a Shadow Sneak. I think that's okay. 26%. That's a little bit disappointing. And Psyshock doesn't actually touch me. So, I don't know what DK Cool is smoking right now. No, I'm not being mean. I hope. So we're going to go for a sub, because I think he's going to switch. My money is on him switching. Yeah, we got him. We got him. So we can just go for a Will-O-Wisp, because I'd just love to get a burn on this guy, start whistling him down, and see from there. I've never played Team Fortress 2. I don't know. I know there's he does have the Heal Bell. I know there's a lot of hype about it, especially like a few years ago. But I don't know. First-person shooters just... I don't know. I used to play quite a bit of COD, but I prefer Pokemon, because it sort of engages me a lot mentally. And just good fun. We're going to go for Shadow Sneak to let him... Okay, so he's not going to be doing that. We're going to go for another Shadow Sneak, because there's no point... he does get... That's an excellent play on his part. That's absolutely beautiful play, I must admit. We're going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. That's, honestly, DK Cool, that was a good play. Does go back up into Aromatisse. We're going to get the Willow. I should have gone for the Willow on the switch. But I think, considering we're back at full, we can go back out into Dealer. No problemos. And Moonblast doesn't do anything. And his Ambipom is now awake as well. So we can go for a Spore. And that's probably the way to go. So we're going to go for the Spore here. And that should be fine. What's the -4, -3 deal? I don't know. Anyway. So we can go out into... What's the best play to go from here? Don't really want to go out into bigger boat just yet. We can go out to let's go out into Beyblade. I think, to be honest, if anything had to change in my team, it would probably be the Beyblade. Just because... No, I don't think a Sucker Punch from there will kill. Is it? Is it going to kill? How much did a Shadow Sneak? Well, Shadow Sneak did, like, nothing to Crest, didn't it? No, there's no way I'm going to be able to take that. So we're going to have to go out into Tartarus. That's probably the way to go. It does go for the Moonlight. As... Have we actually taken any help? Yeah, I have. I've not actually lost any HP yet. Which is quite incredible, really. So, we can go and double out. Or do we double out into Dealer? Yeah, we're going to double out. We're gonna pull out the cheeky double. That should be fine. Okay, into Registeel. Let's go for Bigger Boat. I'm going to risk it. Risk the biscuit. We need to mega up with Bigger Boat anyway. And we can go for an EQ then. That's probably the best bet. Yeah. We should take an Iron Head, I'm pretty sure. 46 doesn't do as much as I hoped. Iron Head, yeah. It's not as much as I hoped. I hope that would be a 2-hit KO. But we can go out into our Jolteon, and we should take an Iron Head relatively well. And we can... It does go for the Stealth Rocks here. Okay, so we can go for a... Probably a Volt Switch, or even a Shadow Ball. Let's see. I could go for T-Bolt, which would do most damage. He looks to be defensive, but then Electros is most likely coming in. We're going to go for Shadow Ball this turn, just to see. Yeah, I'll try and see if I can. It obviously time dependent. Oh, he's specially defensive. Oh, yeah, you can heal me up. That's fine. We're going to go for a Volt Switch here. As we can just go out into probably just... we don't have a huge amount for this guy. We have we've got very much sort of counter teams on here. Which both cancel out quite badly. So we'll have to see. But yeah, I'll try and fit another one in Adam if we can. But we will have to see. Because we have been going for quite a while. No, Registeel is good. Definitely. 23%, that's pretty decent. We're not going to be able to do much of that. We're going to have to go out into Beyblade. And we're going to have to double out. I think we need to put Crunch on Glalie. Seismic Toss, not too bad. Cresselia is still at full. We're going to have to think of some way. Because we don't have any strong fighting stab that they actually hit us with. But then Cress is just completely walled by Tartarus anyway, so it's fine. So we're just going to go for a CC, just to get some damage off. That's probably the way to go. And he lets it die. Okay. I don't know if I'd have let it die, considering you had a Cresselia as well. But yeah. Yeah, sometimes the profile pictures, Adam, do change. They take a while to change. We can go for a Mach Punch here. I know he's probably got Fake Out. We can go into Tartarus. Hopefully, just take him out. That's fine. I was fearing the Fake Out so much there. But no, that's good. That's another threat out of the way. We're starting to break it down. And, well, Beyblade's doing a bit of breakdancing of his own. Not particularly great breakdancing, but something at least. But it's breaking that Cresselia. Goodness knows how we're going to do that. So we're going to have to go into Tartarus, because that's our only real option. I think from here, yeah. But no, I hope you guys enjoying the stream, as I said. It's just nice just to kick back, relax, and chat to you guys. Does go out into the Aromatisse now. As we are in Tartarus, we're going to have to switch out, unfortunately. But we can go out into Dealer. We need to get Rapid Spin off at some point. And we're going to have to watch out with that Kabutops. We're going to have to definitely keep Amoonguss around for that. We do have plenty of priority for it, though. He does go for the Heal Bell here, as we can just go for... Just go for a Sludge Bomb, I think. Oh, wait, no. Why don't we not go for Spore? Because why not? Kabutops? Really? I guess if he's trying to sacrifice his weakest player, I guess it's fair enough. We'll have to see. But maybe it's Sash, Weak Armor, Shell Smash. I think they get Shell Smash. Oh, he's just using it as sleep fodder. That's fair enough. I did have to test, though, just in case. So we're going to just go back out to Tartarus, because this Crest, by the looks of things, only has Psyshock. So that should be fine. It has got hidden power, though. That's the only thing. So, we're going to have to go for a Shadow Sneak here. Try and whittle down this Aromatisse. It's really not doing anything. I've not got anything for this core. We have got Bulky Set in the wings, though. Bulky Set will should be able to sweep later on. And that's what we're going to have to rely on. So we're going to go back out into Dealer, as always. And we can get a Sludge Bomb off. And something is going to get hit by that. So we're just going to go for the Sludge Bomb. And it should be fine. But we're just going to have a look. I'm just interested to see. 14 hours view time, not too bad. I don't know how many you guys are still on the stream. But hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. It's... but yeah, I'm certainly enjoying it myself. So that's the main... That's obviously very, very key. Because if I wasn't enjoying it, you guys probably won't be enjoying it either. So, it does go for Protect here. We could have gone for the cheeky sub. It's breaking this core. I mean, we're whistling down the Pokemon around them, which is working. But it's actually taking this core out. That's a tricky bit. So we get a Sludge Bomb. Please snag the poison. We don't snag the poison. We're going to have to go back out into Tartarus, unfortunately. This Crest is just annoying now. So we know he's going for Hidden Power. So what's it? Hidden Power Growl? No, it's got to be like Hidden Power Fighting. So maybe Beyblade. Maybe we've got to sack Beyblade to get rid of these rocks. Because these rocks are going to be the death of us. Actually, we can go into Palindrome where we can wish up and we can heal up some pokes. We're going to go for that. So, it goes out... that's a pain. Well, we do still have Bulky Set in the wings. And we can take pretty much any hit from this guy. So, that should be fine. He's probably going to go for the Volt Switch. So, fingers crossed. We should be okay. But, he's finally surfaced now. With that, Dusty Kabutops asleep. Jolteon's slightly less useful. He does go for the Flamethrower. Gets the crit. As we're just going to Volt Switch out, because that's just really, really unfortunate. And we can go out into Beyblade, because we can take 2 hits, and we can go for a Rapid Spin, unless he crits us. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, we should be able to take a T-Bolt from there. So we can Rapid Spin now. And that should be okay. 21, yeah, 30. Yeah, it should be good. And because we just need to make sure these rocks are out of the way. We do outspeed as well, which is good. So we can go for a CC here. Hopefully, I don't see him staying in. But there's no point not doing that. He has lost his Rock Setter as well. So it's definitely going to make life easier for Glalie. As he goes into the Aromatisse. That does a good amount of damage, actually. Or we can just go back out into Dealer. I do apologise for how long this battle is. God, turn 30, 44. Not much we can do. It's just this, just Crest. Why is Crest RU? Makes no sense. So, we're going to go for another Sludge Bomb. And that's probably... We can't snag the poison, unfortunately. We're going to have to go out into Palindrome, and we're going to actually get a Wish Up this turn. Because I don't think this quest can do much to us. And Glalie could do with some HP back. We could also, if we could get him on top, that would be brilliant. If we get some HP back on him. But we will have to see. So Psyshock does absolutely diddly. So we're going to go for a wish. No, not a wish. What we do? Yeah, we're going for a wish. We're going to go for a wish here. And we shall see what he goes for. Goes into the Kabutops now. Well, with him being asleep, it means, do we risk it? He's not actually woken up yet. He's not actually made a move. So we can actually go out into Beyblade and we can get some HP back, or we could go into Bigger Boat. Looking at this, Bigger Boat is infinitely more useful. So we're going to go out into Bigger Boat. So what's this about this 7 views, Adam? I don't know how many people are viewing, obviously, so it's... But I'm happy with 7. It's fine. It's better than 0. Okay, right, I'll see you show shake, and thanks for coming and everything, because I hope you enjoyed the I hope you enjoyed the stream, and there was a good battle we had as well. So we're gonna go for a double edge. I think that'll kill. Oh, am I back out into the Kabutops? Okay. Well, he's not actually used a turns of sleep yet, so we can actually go for an EQ here. But yeah, by the looks of things, unfortunately, he does live. Well, we can go for a double edge now. He has lost his sleep folder as well. Unfortunately, this may have to be the last battle. We'll have to see. Oh, that damage. Oh, that was just crazy. Goes out into the crest. I think everyone knows what I'm going to go for, because I think that will KO. But then this is the only thing I've got. Oh, he's lost his whatchamacallit, Heal Bella. So we're better off getting a Toxic off on this guy, because while he can go for all of that, he's got Toxic Moonlight. Yeah, we know his set now, so that should be fine. So that should be okay. Psyshock doesn't do much, and a Toxic is going to start wearing this guy down. I know he can Moonblast, you know, he can Moonlight up and everything like that. Well, we'll go for a Wish, because we can always go out into Bulky Set and risk the switch, and that should be all okay. Because he's going to have to do quite a bit of setup to actually be able to do anything. And then we should be fine. So we go for the Wish here, and that means we can actually go out into... do we risk it with Bulky Set? We're going to risk it. We're going to risk the biscuit. Yes! So we get our HP back, and we can Volt Switch off this guy and go out into... Probably going to sack Hitmontop off, because I can't see Hitmontop being very useful. Yeah, I did do a UU team relatively recently, the Mega Blastoise one, but I think you've seen that one. But yeah, I was thinking my current plan is I've got obviously this RU team, which I think's probably drawing to a close at the minute, especially with the stream. This is sort of a final send off for that, and then finally an NU one after that, which is I decided to make a team around Mega Ordino, and hopefully it will work out. We will see. But and then probably after that, maybe some UU or OU action. We'll have to see. But I can't guarantee any specific one at this moment in time. But as I said, I will try and do UU, because I do really enjoy UU. It's really good fun. Okay, so we can go out into Bigger Boat here, and I'm absolutely sure we should be able to take it out. Let's go for a double edge here. Yeah, but I will definitely be doing a UU team relatively soon, because I do really like UU. I don't know which... I'd be quite nice to do it with a Mega or something like that, but there's plenty of Megas down there. I would really like to use Mega Heracross, actually. I think that's still in UU. Let me know if I'm still wrong. But if I'm wrong, but I think so. I'm not sure. One Pokemon I have had a few requests for was Mega Alakazam, but personally, I don't think it's particularly great. I think it's it works well in some cases, but then in other cases, the sash just makes so much more difference. Like it's so useful. So I don't know if I'll be using that one, but we will have to see. So I'm tempted to go for an explosion here, but I might go for I think I can live a Psyshock. We're gonna go for a double edge, just in case he decides to be cheeky. Yeah, he does. He thinks I was gonna go for the explosion. No. And that is GG from there. I'm pretty sure. So, GG DK cool. We can just go for an explosion. If this doesn't KO, I will be surprised. Yeah, it does KO. But that's absolutely disgusting. So, looking at the time. No, it's no problem, DK cool. I hope you enjoyed the game. That was a really, really long but fun game. We can probably do one more battle if we've got one. Let's just have a look. Let's see. Have we not got any more? We can always just look for one. We'll just look for a battle. Just any random guy. Mega Heracross is BL. Okay, so it won't be Mega Heracross. I'll have a think. We will see. But it would be nice to build it around a Mega. I'm just trying to remember what Megas are you. Okay, this looks like a very, very bulky team. Have I just got a challenge from someone? Oh yeah, I might as well battle one, a sub. That makes more sense. Yeah, that's fine. I will challenge this guy here for a RU battle. And then this is, unfortunately, this is going to have to be the last. Yeah, I was saying with the Mega Alakazam that Sash is better than Mega, personally. And he just realised. Oh, and he's just imported his team. Okay. Yeah, we're unfortunately, I think this is going to have to be the last battle. And we're going to have to wrap it up from there. So we'll just get this last battle done. And that will lead us to an hour and a half. So I'll be streaming for 2 hours, which is quite a long time. And that's 16 hours of playback time of you guys watching that. So that's pretty good. So we're averaging like 8 people in total. But that's pretty good. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the stream so far. And yeah, that last game was really good. Cress Aremity score is just disgusting. But yeah, in terms of the other Pokemon, I have them written on a bit of paper that's actually underneath my mic. So I'll just check. We've got Mega Aerodactyl was one I wanted to do, or maybe even I think Mega Aggron. Mega Aggron could be one. Could be an option. So yeah, maybe a Mega Aggron. I'm not sure. We will, while we're waiting, actually, we can go on to the team builder, and I'll just double check whether Mega, what Megas are you, and we'll have a look. So it's Aerodactyl. I'd quite like to make a Mega Aerodactyl one. Even Absol. Absol's an option. There's quite a few UU ones we could use. Banette is one I'd like to use as well, because I do really, really like Mega Banette. We've got Mega Sharpedo. Mega Pidgeot. I'm not a huge fan of Mega Pidgeot, though. Feels a bit spammy to me, but that's just my opinion. Mega Swampert's UU, fair enough. And then I'd like to, maybe when I go back to RU, I'll do maybe some Mega Steelix action. I've never tried Anything Goes before, so maybe Mega Rayquaza would be an option, but yeah, we'll just get this last battle done, and then that's probably gonna have to wrap up from there. But yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions of what Megas you'd like me to use, just give me a shout on either the comments here, or just comment on the video afterwards if you've got any ideas. Meganium and Mega. But we'll see. Because I haven't used Mega Absol before, and I'd really like to use that. Okay, so he seems to be ready. No who Clue still seems. No problem. We shall have to see. But it should be fine. We'll just see how long. But yeah, hopefully it won't take too long, and then we can, as I said, wrap this up. Because it's starting to get a little bit uncomfortable sitting here for like 2 hours. But it's been good. Pretty good. And battle now. Okay, so we got some regenerator action going on. I think, let's see. We have Cress as well. This is going to be a long battle. We're going to go for Tartarus to lead. I think that's probably the way to go. Yeah, we're going to go for Tartarus. As he leads with Bronzong, well, we're going to just go for a sub here, because we can sub Willow, do all those shenanigans. Looks like a bit of a Trick Room team, by the looks of things. Okay, so you're saying you wouldn't recommend anything goes. That's fair enough. He does go on to the Houndoom now, as we get the sub up. I guess he was predicting the Willow. As we're just going to go for Shadow Sneak, just to get a bit of damage off. I think that's the way to go here. Let's do a bit of stretch. 18%, not bad. Fire Blast does do a huge chunk. Houndoom is going to be a problem though. We are going to have to go out into Beyblade, unfortunately, and predict the switch from there. Hopefully, nasty plot. We're going to have to go for Mach Punch. Unfortunately, there's no over-predicting with this guy. We're just going to have to go for it. Hopefully he doesn't realise that we've actually got Mach Punch. Or predicts that he will live. That's going to be... Let's pass this guy. Oh. But yeah, and the other advantage with streaming as well is it's just literally... YouTube does all the editing and everything like that for me. I literally click the start, click the end. Yeah, he goes out into Cress. Great. What to do with this guy? We're going to go out into Tartarus. If this is... Reflect. Oh, no. We're going to go for Willow, because he does seem to lack a heal Bella. So that's... I guess Crest could be heal belling. Yeah, so Friday night, this Friday, 8:30, Mega T-Tar team. Should be pretty good fun. I'm going to make a team, do it live, get your comments as well, get your input, which would be really good. And... yeah, and then do some laddering with it, see how it goes. And I'll be making a event for it in the next, probably tomorrow morning, I think, because I've got quite a lot. I need to go to bed as well. Seriously need to go to bed. We're going to go out into our own dealer. And yeah, so hopefully it should be good fun. It does go for the Spore. Unfortunately, it does fail. We're just going to go for a Sludge Bomb, because I know that Cresselia might come in. That's probably best bet. And nothing really appreciates it. I guess Bronzong doesn't really care what we do. Fair dues. We can just go for a Spore though, because we probably outspeed. And that's it, yeah. We get him on the there. Reflect does wear off. So we're going to go out... I don't really know. This team needs some sort of setup. We're going to go out into Bulky Set, because nothing really likes Bulky Set. As he does end up getting the Stealth Rocks up. Or we can go for Shadow Ball here. And none of his Pokemon appreciate Shadow Ball. Houndoom will get 2 hit KO'd afterwards. Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock now, 11:15. Does go out into Hitmonlee. As a Fake Out is definitely coming my way. Normal Gem Fake Out. I know, unfortunately I did miss the Will-O-Wisp. It would be nice to hit it, but there's not much you can do. But yeah, it's going to be 8:30 GMT. It should tell you on the event when it will be for your different region. So Mach Punch doesn't really do a huge amount. And we're just going to go for a Toxic. Because a Toxic is the best play. Does get the knockoff, which makes me a bit sad, but we can go for a Wish here. And all should be good. Ooh, yeah, I should have gone for the high jump. Should have gone for the Protect there. Oh, yeah, I should have. Well, we're going to go for the Protect here. I was thinking, is he going to do it? Yeah, and the Toxic does wear him down, and we should get enough HP. Yeah, we should have enough HP. Mega Beedrill. Ooh, that's such an option. A Volt-turning team based around Mega Beedrill. That would be an interesting one. Does go out into the Slowking now. We are going to go out into... Oh, we're going to have to go out into Tartarus. I think. But, does go for the T-Wave. Oh, it's fine, because Tartarus has got terrible speed anyway, so it's not too much of an issue. And we're just going to go for... probably just a Shadow Sneak, to be honest. Just get some damage off on this Nidoking. The Houndoom does come in. Well, we're going to have to go out into Hitmon... go into Beyblade. And I'm actually going to be cheeky, predict the switch this time, and go out... Well, he's going to go out into either Crest or Slowking. So I'm going to go out into Bulky Set after this. Does Nasty Plot this turn, as I'm going to rest the Biscuit. Yeah, Mega Beedrill is just really, really good. So actually, yeah, we're going to probably make it Mega Beedrill. Right. So we can go for a Shadow Ball here, and that might 2-hit KO, it depends on his spread. But Crest is just disgusting. I don't even know why it's RU. Oh, it doesn't even 2-hit KO. So we're going to go for another Shadow Ball here. So you'd rather see Mega Aerodactyl. I'll have a think. The problem is I find with Mega Aerodactyl is they kind of trolled it a bit because it got Tough Claws and then Stone Edge and EQ aren't contact, which is really, really irritating. But there's not much you can really do about that. So he does go out into the Houndoom. Well, I think a Sucker Punch is coming my way. So I'm going out into Beyblade. Mega Beedrill isn't too bad, actually. He does... Well, he's not Scarf, so I could have KO'd him there. Well, we're going to go for a Mach Punch here. We're going to have to go for a Mach Punch. I thought he was going to... Yeah, Mach Punch does take him out. And that was a big threat. So we're actually slowly... While we're not actually beating his Crest, we are actually sort of slowly ripping his team apart piece by piece. Which sounds really horrible, but that's what we're doing. Yeah. So he goes down to the Slowking now. Tartarus again. No, I find Beedrill isn't actually that frail to Volt Turn, because that's the whole point, you make a Volt Turn team around it. But then again, I haven't really used it a huge amount. But just looking at the stats and stuff, it doesn't seem to... Well, it doesn't look like it will have an issue. So that does 33%. We can just... I think we're just going to have to sack Tartarus, unfortunately. I'm actually quite tempted to get a burn on this guy. We're going to go for the burn. Oh, do we just Sucker? No, we're going to Sucker. We're going to Sucker. I changed my mind too quickly. I would just get powered anyway. Oh. Well. We're going to go for another Sucker. Oh. And we can Shadow Sneak next turn, I think. No, because there's lefties. Well, we're going to Willow this turn. We're going to Willow. Yeah, he does slack off. And that's going to just start wearing him down a bit. Which is going to make all the difference. And we can go for another Sucker Punch. He might go for slack off here, but we'll have to see. And I get powered anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. From here, we're going to have to go out into... Oh, we can go out to Bulky Set, actually. Get a T-Bolt off. Nothing really likes a T-Bolt. Or even a Volt Switch. Or even Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. We're going to go for a Shadow Ball. That should... No, really doesn't do enough. Oh, great. And School does take us out. I forgot how bulky Slowkings are. Well, at least we can now go out into Bigger Boat. And something has to take a hit from there. I think that's probably the best bet. So, don't forget to Mega Evolve. Yeah. Yeah, you do definitely need hazard removal with a Trick Room T. Does go out into the Bronzong as we Mega up. Oh, pretty decent damage. But we can go out into... we're just going to end up with our walls in the end of the day, I think. We can go out into Dealer, because I don't think there's a huge amount he can do. But yeah. How long's the stream going for? Nearly an hour and 50. So quite a while. Average view duration 7 minutes. Not bad. Crobat is good. Oh no, it's RU I'm thinking of with Golbat. But no, Golbat is really, really good in RU as well. Does go for the Toxic, unfortunately fails. We can sub on this guy, so that should be fine. Yeah, unfortunately after this battle I am going to have to stop because I've got revision next tomorrow and all that fun stuff. And I have been going for like 2 hours as well. But if you're just seeing this one, remember 8:30 on Friday, we're making, GMT PM, we're making a Mega T-Tar team, which should be good fun. We're doing that live and doing some testing with that afterwards. So anyone that just missed my previous messages, yeah, hope to see you there. So it's going to be a face-off against these Amoonguses, but I think I can win because I've got sub. And foul play really isn't going to be doing much. Yeah, as you said, Daniel. So make sure you guys are there because it should be really good fun, and yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, I really, really, really like streaming. It's good fun. It's good to talk to you guys, to actually like see you guys communicate. I know we've still got half a minute lag, but it means I can actually get input from you guys. I can actually like talk as a collective whole, and you can actually talk to me. And I can also do, yeah, streaming is definitely going to be part of the channel in the future. I'm just fishing for the poison here, but I don't think I'm going to get it. I'm going to go for a Spore, because actually this is the threat. He has the Ice Beam, fair enough. So we're going to get a Spore off here, and we're going to go out to Palindroma, because we need some wishes up. I can battle subs, yeah, if you guys want to have a battle with me, get some teams together, I'll be doing it live. Literally, like, streaming, I'm happy to do whatever you guys want to do. If you want to have a battle with me and do some OU there, I really don't mind. It's whatever suits everyone. I know that sounds quite flexible and whatever, but I'm happy to do whatever. As long as I'm paying Pokemon, I'm happy. So, yeah. From here, we can go for... Oh, do we go for Bigger Boat? I don't really want to get... foul played, though. We're going to have to go out into Dealer, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll do some sub-battles as well. Whatever floats the boat. We will see on the day. But I will try and do whatever people want to do. I have no real preference. It's Crest, man. We're going to have to go into Bigger Boat. Because this Pokemon is just decressing. And we can go for a double edge here. Because that's probably our best bet. Because I think that 2-hit KO is Slowking. It's not going to KO Bronzong. Question is, we're going to have to save this for the explosion, aren't we? Unless we take out the Bronzong here. Slowking. Wow, we don't really have anything else. This is really tricky. I think we're going to have to go into Beyblade and Rapid... no, because he's still going to set up rocks. It's too late. I don't exactly know what he's got. He's got Gyro Ball. We are going to have to go for... I'm going to go for the CC because I think he's going to try and do some sort of supporting move. Yeah. I guess, yeah, that is the only problem with streams. But to be honest, I like the... as long as you guys don't counter team, I really don't mind. And just... I don't mind if you guys know my sets. Like, sometimes you guys know anyway from the videos. So, it's not a problem on my end. I'm just going to Rapid Spin this turn because I can just get rid of the rocks. And he is still asleep, so we can Rapid Spin here. And from here, we can go out into Palindroma, get a Wish up. But yeah, I don't mind, just as long as you guys don't stream snipe and things like that, because that's just pointless. And also counter team as well. But I just like the challenge. Doesn't give me too much bother. So we can go for a Wish here. We're going to definitely try and get some pokes up to full health for that. So he goes out into the Slowking this turn. As we can go for maybe a Protect. we're not going to get Beyblade up to 4, I don't think. I don't know what moves he's going to go for. I will probably go for a Aromatisse, C-Gamer, because that last battle was just absolutely disgusting. Oh, I just go for the stack off. I could have swapped. Unfortunately, I think Slowking rips us apart from here. Because, to be honest, Beyblade can probably be sacked from here. It is harder, but then to be honest, I can build teams live. I've built them before, so it should be fine. So we'll go for a Sucker Punch and see from there. But yeah, I'm happy to build them on stream. I do get the power. Oh, why? I do live though, which is quite incredible. So we're gonna go for another Sucker Punch, and that I don't know if that will KO, but yeah. Why? I don't know. Not much we can do about that, but I don't think there's any way I can win. We're gonna have to go out into this and go for Giga Drain. But yeah, if I could have got those off, that would have made so much difference. But I think it's GG from here, unfortunately, because I'm gonna have to rely on taking like 2 hits from this, potentially KOing, and we still got the crest. That's the thing. We are gonna have to go for the Spore here, I think. Oh no, let's go into Palindrome because we can Toxic it. Doesn't really do much. And we're going to go for a Toxic here and see from there. But, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, don't worry. Honestly, Jake, don't don't worry. I do trust you guys to actually not, you know, do anything underhanded or anything like that. You know, stream snipe or do whatever. But as long just have fun. That's the whole point of Pokemon. Like, as long as you're having fun and you're learning and goodness knows what else. We're gonna have to go for a. We're gonna have to go out into Dealer, I think. Yeah. Yeah. The combination of Slowking and Cress, I just can't beat. We're gonna have to go for Giga Drains and hope we can take Psyshocks, which we're not. So I think it's GG from here, unfortunately. But it was a good fun game. And my hair's looking really weird for some reason, and I can't. The picture on the camera is too small for me to sort it out. But yeah, and I've been talking for like a solid amount of time now. I'm gonna go out and see you on Friday. Switched off by the time you got this message, but not much I can do. Yeah. And oh, hey, the Beast. How's it going? This is unfortunately the last battle we are doing, but I'm doing another team. I'm doing a team building video on at 8:30 PM GMT on Friday, building a team around Mega Titar. So hopefully I will see you there if you're up for that. He does get the Toxic off on this, and we're gonna have to go for a Wish, I think. And if we can get Mega Glalie out, oh, he gets the rocks. Well, I've got hiccups now. It's our only chance is to try and heal up Bigger Boat. That's the only thing I can think of. Ooh. No, he does get us. He does get us. It's GG from here, unfortunately, because Palindrome is going to go down, and yeah, two-hour stream dedication, and yeah, unfortunately, it is GG from here because there's no way I can touch that guy's Cress or anything like that. But to be honest, having fun, that's all that matters, really. Just trying to think if there's any other topics. But yeah, what would I quite like to do as well is maybe do a Q&A stream at some point. If you let me know in the comment bit down there whether you'd be interested in that, where sort of I'll just casually play some Pokemon and just answer any questions you guys got about me. You know, what my likes, dislikes, music, etc, etc. That'd be good. Just good fun. Because I know ages and ages ago I was going to do a Q&A video, but then I completely forgot about it for several months. So maybe not several months, quite a few weeks. Yeah, I really like the team actually, C-Gamer. Cress is just absolutely crazily bulky. But I would definitely go for Heal Bella on Crest, or even go for Sub on Crest, because I went for Psyshock, Moonblast, Sub, Calm Mind, and it absolutely wrecks. I don't think there's any point prolonging this, I think. So we are just going to have to forfeit from here, I think. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, yeah, we're just going to have to forfeit, unfortunately. We are going to let you win, because there's no... Actually, is there a way? There might be a way. We're just going to go for the Scald and let you take out Palindroma from here. And it's going to be GG from here, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'm just going to be stretching it out, and the live stream is already 2 hours long. So just go for a Sludge Bomb there. But yeah, Cress is definitely good. You've got a good... Slowking's really, really good in RU. Houndoom, yeah. You've got good water fighting. Yeah, that works quite well. Maybe change that up for Mega. That's what I would recommend. We're going to fish for some Toxics on here. But yeah, okay, if you guys seem to be up for a Q&A, I'd definitely be up for that. I don't know when, where, or who, but it will be at some point. So we're just going to keep going for Sludge Bombs, as he's going to take me out with the Ice Beam, unfortunately. That's the only way, that's the quickest way to end it, unfortunately. And I feel bad, I don't want to, especially after such a long battle, I don't really want to end up string it out, or sort of just leaving. It seems a bit rude. So we're going to let him take the win for this one, because I don't think there's any way I'm breaking through either Crest or a Moongus. Or, yeah. Regenerator Core in RU is definitely good. Oh, Mega Houndoom's UU. That's what am I thinking? Yeah, don't worry. Ignore me with the Mega suggestion. Maybe replace Bronzong with something more offensive, I would say, because you've already got quite a lot of bulk going on. And I guess you already have a Rock Setter, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure what Pokemon, but I would probably go for something more offensive from there. But apart from that, I think that's pretty much it. So I do just get powered multiple times, but that's fine. Just kill me. So we're going to just keep going for Sludge Bombs here. It's surprising that I can take an Ice Beam from behind a sub, which is pretty good. It's taking absolutely ages to update the chat, which is a shame, because it's... there you go, yeah. Yeah, people are saying that. Yeah, BO2 is pretty much UU. So, yeah. I completely forgot about that. I do apologise, guys. But yeah. I think, I don't know if there's some lag going on or something like that. I know it is going. We should hopefully die soon. That's like, is that 3 powers in a row? No, it's... Oh yeah, it's 3 powers in a row. I think the record I've ever seen is 7 in a row from my brother, which is just... was absolutely terrible, and he pretty much was ready to break the whole... Oh, that's good. He got a crit. Pretty much break his laptop from there. And he can just Chaos from here, so we can just go for a Sludge Bomb, and that's going to be GG from there, I think. Hopefully won't go for Moonlight. Yeah, Cress is really, really bulky, but if you can set a few Calm Minds up, it's really, really good. So, there it goes with the Ice Beam, and that is the end of the live stream, unfortunately, guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream, and obviously, as I said, Mega T-Tar, 8:30 PM GMT in the evening on Friday, and I hope to see you guys there. I forgot to do the wink. I was about to wave. I don't know what I was doing. Macadii out.